What makes you tick? What makes you tingle? That's what I want to know about you. Tingles with flyby. Daily ASMR videos. Hello. Welcome to Tingledom. Well, for most people who come to Tingledom, this is their first stop. I'm kind of the welcome wagon here in Tingledom proper. So one of the first things we always want to do when you come here to Tingledom is to establish your personal Tingle profile. Everyone is an individual, and so this is going to vary person by person by person, and it's important for us to know what works for you and what doesn't. So that's what we'll be going through today. Now this is assuming that you do experience ASMR. Wonderful. We have a separate area for those who don't. There's things that can remedy and rectify that, and for yourself can enhance that, but we don't want to overload you too much all at once. So what I'll be doing is we're just going to be going basically through a checklist and figuring out what sort of things you have experienced in the past. It's not so much a trigger test as it is a trigger survey. So I won't really be doing the triggers themselves, we'll just be talking about them. But with an eye towards that while you're here, we can try to maximize the number of triggers that are personal to you, and of course to eliminate any of your misphonia triggers. Okay, so we have a few different sections. We have voice, triggers, professional ASMR, personal, attention, mannerisms, educational, and magical. And this is just a really brief overview. We do have a more detailed analysis that we go into, kind of delving into these a bit deeper, but that can be a bit overwhelming when you just, stepped foot into Tingledom. So we usually do that after a couple days, but that will build upon what we've done today. Okay? So, first, we'll start with voices. So, is there a particular type of voice that seems to trigger your ASMR the most? Or, well, what we're really looking for is if any type of voice has ever triggered your ASMR. So, for example, we have a whisper, soft-spoken, or regular voice. Even if 99% of the time you don't get triggered with a regular voice, if you have ever had those beautiful tingles from it, then we want to basically give that a tick just to make sure we can fully explore the full range of your tingles. So we have whisper, soft-spoken, regular, a combination, so kind of a shifting back and forth between whispering and soft-spoken, which is more like what you'd be hearing me do today. It's more of my default, but obviously if that doesn't work for you, I can modify. Love that. Wonderful. So, whisper, soft-spoken, regular voice at all. Okay. And then semi-inaudible. No. You have to be able to hear what people are saying. Okay. And accents. Okay. Now for triggers. Now, again, this isn't to do with the specific context, just basically, have you ever had any sort of trigger experience or ASMR experience with these particular triggers? Even if it has to be a very specific thing, we can get into that more later. Okay? So, scratching, more like the sound of scratching. So, if I'm, scratching here, scratching my head, tapping, blowing, like the blowing sound, page turning, a very focused concentration on a task, the sound of rain coming down. I think almost everyone has that. Crinkles, just a nice little crinkly. That's a misophonia. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't just, that's why I like to kind of refrain here, figure out what your profile is, and then we can do a bit more extensive trigger testing within your profile. Scissors, cutting sounds. Yeah. Oh, don't give that an X, give that a tick. Good job. Zippers. I know they make lovely sounds, don't they? Mouth sounds. Typing. Fabric sounds. Hearing your name. Oh, that's interesting. That's not very common, but put that down as a no-go. Hand movements. Candles. Pointing. Or pointing out. If I could point out our salt lamp Ricardo back there. Brushing. Gum chewing. Some people absolutely hate it, but some love it. Writing. Marbles and rocks clinking together. Yes, lovely. Water noises. Fire crackling. You have to make sure, are you staying at the inn? You have to make sure they give you a room with a fireplace then. Gloves. Leather. Button clicking. Yeah. So you like button clicking but not typing. Everybody's an individual, aren't they? Now, the next portion is professional ASMR. This is more engaging together, but in a more, what would be considered a traditional professional setting. So somebody's going about their job, and you're there usually as a customer or a patron, something like that. So, like a librarian. Showing you books or checking in and out. A real estate agent. I love those too. Architect. Kind of in the same vein, isn't it? Waitress. I'm a sucker for a good menu reading. Doesn't do much for you, it's fine. Lawyer. Yeah, I can do contracts and explain all the monotonous detail. Sommelier. Yeah, I can tell you love your wine. Some people don't even know what sommelier means. Chocolatier. Fashion designer. Interior designer. Personal analysis, color analysis, shape analysis, that sort of thing. sales or personal shopper? You love a personal shopper. Well, in Tingledom, it doesn't matter how rich or poor you are, everyone can get their own personal shopper. And it can be for Hermes watches or Louis Vuitton bags. You can buy or be sold the most luxurious items. Actually, acquiring them, a little different story, but you can be sold them. If that makes sense. Travel agent, did you get any tingles when you were booking your trip? It's good. Magician, can do amazing card tricks, sleight of hand, mentalists. Artist, chef, which is its own kind of art, isn't it? Teacher, you like the teacher. Lots of people have early experiences with teachers that really set off that ASMR response, that nurturing and caring. So under personal attention type experiences, we have haircut, manicure, pedicure, ear cleaning, a massage, any sort of medical role play, which is its own subgenre, as is massage. You like medical. Hair brushing. Now, this is a little bit more specific and could apply across a whole range of sort of experiences that you could have. It's more to do with the mannerisms, so you can have detailed descriptions of somebody talking in very refined detail about what's going on. I'll give you an example. Take my glasses. So we could just say, we have a stylish pair of glasses here, or we could have a detailed description. Say we have 2 lenses encased in a black frame, edged with white, a nice line here. I haven't prepared this. I really need to come up with a good description that I do for that. I'm not the best at the detailed descriptions. You love them now? Okay. Some really like an air of authority. So me saying, okay, well, first you will come here and do the... I can't think. I'm not good with the authority either. I'm more the comforting and kind, or timid and cute, which are a couple others we'll get to. But I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. Every day we improve. Isn't that the case? First, you will come here to get your Tingle Profile. Then you will proceed to the Tingledom Inn, where you'll check in and have a couple hours. Then you will go to sleep. It's a bit more instructive, kind of very authoritative. Some people can find that quite relaxing. Not you. You're with me. So you don't. I don't like authority either. Timidity, cuteness. It's nice, isn't it? Do you like kind of sharing a secret? Like we're in on a secret together. I have something to tell you. You know the thing I told you before? Well, in Tingledom we have something called tingleberries, and they really enhance your ASMR. For those who don't tingle, it actually can create tingles. So that, sharing a secret that is a legitimate secret. I didn't make that up. Conspiratorial, planning together. I think more, what am I thinking? Like a heist movie. You know, if we're planning a heist, we're kind of working together to do something. Along that, you know, something mysterious. That's more I know and you don't know. Not sharing the secret. Or comforting and kind. It's not so important. Okay. Now on to educational. Do you like, first of all, do you like educational videos at all? When I assume you watch ASMR on YouTube. Okay. And, you know, back, you said teacher, so I assume educational's right up your alley as well. Yeah. So is there a particular subject, you know, science, space, history? I know space is so much fun, isn't it? Give space history and you got a good combination there. Mathematics, finance. Sometimes a boring subject can be good, you know. Language, culture. And our culture is fascinating. You can also do a little bit more practical how-to. Not as much. Okay. And finally, onto the best part, and the part that you'll become a little bit more acquainted with while you're here in Tingledom, is the real magic. This is a blend of illusion and real magic. So we have otherworldly magic, which is almost like what being in Tingledom is like. Or you can go to specific universes. So a Harry Potter experience, very cliched. Game of Thrones, that sort of thing. So somebody brought my attention that I didn't have that on my more detailed list. Couldn't believe that. Magic, mysticism, time travel. I know time travel is fascinating, isn't it? Well, obviously, like otherworldly if you're here. I know everyone has a specific universe. Magic, mysticism. More just within the universes. Okay. So let's just go ahead and we'll just review. Make sure this sounds like your Tingle profile so that when we go into more detail we can just hit the ground. You know, we're walking at a brisk pace. Don't want to get too exhausted doing it. I just. So we've got that you, for a voice, you like a whisper or soft spoken or a lovely combination of the two. And semi-inaudible is out. Triggers include blowing sounds, concentration, rain, no on the crinkles, scissors, zippers, mouth sounds, no on your name, gum chewing, marble or rock clinking, fire crackling, and button clicking. Professional ASMR, we've got real estate agents, architects, lawyers, sommelier, personal shopper, travel agent, and teacher. For personal attention, we like pedicures, medical type role plays. Mannerisms, having detailed descriptions, timidity and cuteness, sharing a secret. Educational topics include space, history, and culture. And in the magical realm, like otherworldly magic, specific universes, and time travel. Oh, well, that's good. We do hope that you might tingle from this initial consultation. So we're very happy to hear that. So I will forward this on to the inn so that they know that. and have all these details. Now, do you know how to get to the inn? So we're right here on Jess Caney Avenue. If you head out east, you're going to turn left onto Tingledom Boulevard, go up a few streets, and then you're going to turn left onto, which street is, I think I have it on my notes here. It's 4 streets, so up 4 streets, and then you'll turn left onto Chrysaloo Avenue. It's not on the first block, it's about halfway down the second block, and it's right where K.E. Way, if you look at K.E. Way, it's just past where that kind of diverts off. So right after that intersection, you'll see the Tingledom Inn. It's a lovely, lovely place to stay. Lots of people stay there their first night, and they're kind of part of the welcome wagon as well, although there's other places that people stay as well, but it's definitely a favorite, so I think you'll really enjoy it. And then I will see you back in here just in a few days, okay? Wonderful, I'll see you then.